Well, good morning. It is 7 a.m. on Saturday, September 16th. I had a great sleep. Did wake up quite a few times, but the last time I didn't wake up until like 10 to 7, so that was pretty impressive because I wake up every morning at 5:50. So I must have been comfy cozy. Sun's just trying to come up here, and it's very foggy right now. It's just a few minutes after 8 and the sun has come up over the trees. I am very grateful because I'm getting a little bit chilly. It's very, very damp out here this morning. The humidity on my thermometer says that it is 96% and the temperature is 10.5. The hammock's a little bit wet. Just grabbed my chair and kind of brought it out here into the little teeny patch of sun I have. Here I am. Oh, nice sunshine coming in here. It's just starting to come up and warm me, and there's some wispy clouds in the sky. I'm hoping the sun doesn't hit any of those for a while, so I get nice and cozy. Like I said, it's not like cold, but it's just really damp out. So, yeah. You can kind of hear faintly every once in a while, like it's very rare, I can hear a boat or something. I checked my map this morning, and Castles Lake is actually almost 2 kilometers away to the west. And Rabbit Lake, of course, is below, which is technically how I came in, I guess. But even that's like a kilometer and a half. So just goes to show you how much the sound carries. Well, hello. It is almost 10 o'clock. Finally got my shit together. I've actually been doing stuff since 9. I'm not really sure where the time goes sometimes, but I had my hot chocolate, I had my breakfast, it was great. I wanted to sit there and just like veg for the rest of the day. It was so nice sitting in the sunshine, and then I was like, oh, the water's mirror. It's not anymore, but it's still not that windy. Sun is shining, it's beautiful. My thermometer says it's 24 degrees. It's nice and warm, so I thought I would go out and explore the lake, do some fishing, and collect some firewood. Alright, finally made it out onto the water. There's all these things you gotta do, right? Get the snacks, put away the bear vault, lock it up, stash it in the forest, put away the cooking utensils, make sure you get your PFD, put some sunscreen on, grab your fishing stuff, set up the line, set up the lure, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, here I am. Just heard a whale call from a loon somewhere. There it is. Got the wood in the front of the boat. I should have put it in the back, and now like the camera's sitting on top of some of it, so it's all crooked. Isn't this lovely? I was just about to paddle past and I'm like, you know what? There's a place to land the canoe right there. There's a lot of wood up in the air that I can just grab and fill up the back of the boat. I thought I was filming and nope. So I cut up all this and pulled it all off of here, and this is pretty dry, even though it's wet on the outside. Well, it's just a few minutes before 11, and I wouldn't say the boat is full of wood, but it's sufficient for now. Some of it is a little bit wet. A lot of it is dry in the middle, wet outside. I think it should be good to burn. Got some really nice pieces of driftwood, some big pieces, and I find they burn really nicely. Alright, so I decided not to go any further into that bay, because at the end of it there's a, looks like a little cabin of some sort in a boat. I don't know if there's people there or not. When I did look on the Google Maps on the satellite, I could see something in the one corner of the lake, but I couldn't really tell what it was. So that's what it was. I'm just going to pretend I never saw it and imagine that I'm the only one here, because I probably still am, but I'm not remembering if someone else is here. I'm just approaching the campsite here on my right side. I'm pretty sure it would get sunrise and sunset as well from the front here, and afternoon sun, but I don't see much of a campsite here. Not sure how much open space there is in the back, but I don't think I'm going to get up. Look, I can't be bothered. Alright, so somewhere up here on my right, there's a portage that goes into Tucker Lake. And then there's another portage 700 meter from Tucker into the next water body. I'm not sure what it is, but that's going through old growth forest. And then at the end of the lake here, right in front of me, in that point somewhere, is the 500-ish meter portage that takes you into a body of water. And then there's another, I think it's a 165, and that takes you into castles. So I might go out that way tomorrow, I might not. I haven't decided yet. See how I feel, which way the wind's blowing. Well, my fishing excursion has turned into a fishing for wood excursion, and I think I've only cast 3 times since I've been out on the water this morning, which I'm fine with. I was looking for shallow weedy spots, which is where this worm seems to work so good for my friend Jenny, and I thought I would take it out and test it in some shallow weedy spots, but I haven't found any on this lake. This water is so shallow. It's more shallow than the water I went through yesterday, but it's a shorter distance. So I'm gonna take a look and see what's happening here. I'm gonna lift over and then keep paddling, or what the situation is. Yuck. This is why I wear water socks. I stepped out here, but then I lost my balance and my foot went in the sucky muck. Yucky. Oh, it looks like a legit portage, and it actually starts here. I think I might walk it and see what the situation is. Why not? I'm really missing my socks. I had to roll my pants down because all this stuff is like scratching my feet and my ankles and my legs. And that's part of why I wear that stuff, and I don't go running around through portages in Temagami with my shorts on. More sucky muck. Lots of logs down. These aren't that easy to walk on sometimes. Sometimes it's easier to walk in the sucky muck. Ah! There's the grouse. He was right there. You're right there. Sorry, buddy. You scared me too, if that helps. Sorry. Yeah. I've decided to turn around. I'm not even halfway yet. Not that I'm saying it's a long portage or anything, but it's very swampy. There's lots of this stuff, and I'm not properly outfitted for it. I don't like that every time I take a step, my foot gets gushy with mud between my toes. I know my feet are pretty protected still with my Keens on, but I just miss my socks. Cool pitcher plants. A bunch along the way here. That's the biggest one I saw. Kind of dried up, but look at that. Do a little mud wrestling in there, maybe. I don't like this place. I'm out of here. I will clean my feet off when I get to the real water. Alright, Jenny, this one's for you. I have a weak signal here in some spots of the lake, and my phone just dinged, and I said, Jenny, I'm paddling around with one of your power worms on my hook, and there's no weedy spots. And she said, try a shallow spot where there's trees down. So that's right here. I'm gonna try it, Jenny. It is noon now, so it might be too late, but I'm gonna try it. It's in the tree. I caught a tree. Oh no. I was just about to cast it, and this big gust of wind came and it pushed the boat over, and obviously I took it too far. I don't know if I can get it out. I hope so, but I guess I don't want this thing hitting me in the head, but oh crap, I'm gonna hit the rocks. Like, the hook's in the worm, so it shouldn't be hooking to the tree. It's probably just the, I got it. Yay. I am on a roll. Now I caught a tree. First I thought maybe there was a fish, but no, it's a tree. I can see it. I seem to be dropping this lure in the right spot. I catch the tree on land, I catch the tree in the water. There isn't even I don't know what it's getting stuck on, because the hook is like out, like it's buried in the worm. Oh, come on, I can see you. Why aren't you coming out? Oh dear. I got it back. That took a while. I thought I actually broke the line because it went slack. I had my fishing rod sitting here and I had it wedged in, and somehow the handle went in the little hole beside the seat and I couldn't get it out. And then I thought I broke my fishing rod because it didn't flip over. So I manually pushed it over and then I reeled it in and my lure came back. So that's great. There's the big fish, and now my boat's turning and I'm gonna go right. I have like total slack, like I can't even feel my worm. It's not good. I fought so hard to keep it, but it's gone. It's either a gigantic fish or it got snagged in a tree branch and I yanked it too hard because I thought it might be fish, and this came flying up. So, Jenny, your power worm's gone. I'll have to get another one sometime. Looks like it's a campsite or something. Oh my god, it's marked as a campsite. This campsite is not on my map. That's the only campsite I've seen with a campsite sign on this lake. Oh, it looks so nice. Of course. Won't get sunset though. Not even a back porch view. So I'm getting the GPS coordinates, I'm taking some pictures and videos, and I look over. Guess what else there is? And there's a privy sign. I was just like, oh my god, there's a freaking privy here. This is bullshit. Oh man. Well, I know for next time, and now you guys all know, so jump on it. Oh, I'm just unloading my firewood and I heard a boat. The sound of like a boat being put down, you know, on a rock or something makes that sound. You guys all know that sound. Anyways, I went up to my lookout there and there's somebody at the ATV trail dressed in orange. I don't even know if it's hunting season yet. I didn't even wear my, I have a bright yellow PFD and a yellow canoe, but I didn't wear my orange hat. Usually I wear it Thanksgiving. I didn't know hunting season had started yet, but I just saw one person in orange, and I think they're putting a boat in the water, so hopefully they stay away from me. Anyways, I'm gonna finish my work here, get all my wood up here, and then I'm gonna have lunch. From what I can tell, yeah, I got my monocular out. It's a fishing boat. It's got a motor on it, and there are two people. They're both dressed in orange from head to toe. It looks like pretty much safety vests or jacket, and I think even orange toques. But they can't be wearing toques. Maybe they're wearing baseball hats. And they're loading up a fishing boat with a motor on it at the dock there where the ATV, I'm guessing the ATV access is. I didn't even hear the ATV come in, but the wind was rolling through pretty loud, and maybe some of that shushing I thought was wind was actually the ATV, I don't know. My thermometer's been sitting here in the sun. It says it's 30.6 degrees. All right, it's 2:15. Got my lunch on. I just had that one piece of bread left over. I didn't even realize I brought 3, so I figured I might as well save it for my sandwich. I got some mousse spread on there, some prosciutto salami or salami with prosciutto, and then I just cut up a little bit of cheese here and just the rest of the Laughing Cow I didn't use. I also have some of these crackers. I want to have some more salami, which I probably will, and I have lots of snacks. So just sitting here enjoying the beautiful view and the nice and quiet. And it's a great day here in Temagami. Well, it's 4:30. I'm just hanging out here in my hammock. I enjoyed my lunch. I sat up over at the back deck for a while there and caught some sunshine and listened to my book for a while. And then I processed a bit of wood. I still have lots left to do, but I got a little bit going anyways. And then I started getting sleepy, so I came over to hang out in the hammock and just been kind of napping here, finished my audiobook, and I just heard the guys in the boat come across here. I think maybe they're done. I was sitting up there in the sun. The guys left with the boat. I heard the ATV kind of putter. That. I was getting to that. I heard the ATV putter down the trail, and I came over to get my bag so I could go sit out there in the sun again. And now I'm hearing gunshots. I've heard about, I think that was the 6th or 7th one now. The sun is still shining, and there were tons of clouds. It's so funny because you can see the sky is totally blue, but of course right where the sun is, there's a bunch of clouds. Well, it's 5:30 and that big cloud pissed me off. I was getting all nice and hot and toasty warm, and I was gonna go swimming, and so I came down here and I started a fire. Because I'm gonna sit down here, I'm gonna have a fire. I don't need a fire yet. It's still 20 degrees out, but I want to sit by the fire, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, it's 10 to 6, and I have decided to go with my earlier idea of having OTG meals, shepherd's pie. I've got it there. Got the water in there. This is half the package. Got 3/4 of a cup of water in there, and yeah, you guys know what to do. Stir, wait, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Fire's going nice. It's just burning away, and in the meantime, the sun came back out and all the clouds went away. So now I want to go swimming again, but now I'm eating. Oh, my water's boiling. Gotta go. All right, it's time. It's around 6 o'clock, and my shepherd's pie is done. It doesn't look very good. It never does, but it always tastes amazing. Looks kind of like baby food. It's kind of beige with, well, it's got the bright pieces of corn. I left some of the peas in, but I took some of them out, and there's a little bit of carrot, but for the most part, I took most of those things out, but I always leave the corn in. The corn's so good. Perfect amount of water this time. Nice job. All right, I'm gonna go eat. I'll see you in a bit. Look at my view. Isn't it gorgeous? Well, hello. I finished my meal, and I'm still feeling a little bit hungry. I only brought a half a meal, and I thought it'd be nice to have some dessert. Before I put the water in for dinner, I poured some water in here. Doesn't this look like a nice, bright, delightful thing? So inside of here was dehydrated peaches, dehydrated pineapple, and dehydrated strawberry. And now they are rehydrated. So I wasn't gonna have a cocktail today, but I've got all this delicious peach, pineapple, strawberry juice now. So I might as well drink that and mix it with some coconut rum, because I think that'll be really tasty. And there's no point in carrying it out, right? Okay. Taste. That tastes good. Mostly pineapple. Perfect. I've got some mini marshmallows here. These are gonna add some nice creaminess and sugar to the fruit, I think. I don't think I can really have a wrap without chocolate, so I just have my dark chocolate that I buy at the dollar store. Need to kind of break them up somehow. Oh, it's actually snapping pretty good. Let's break that up, put some little chocolate chip chunks in here everywhere. Wrapped it up like a little burrito. I'm not sure how That might work. I'm gonna give it a try. If I need the foil, I could always add it. All right. All right, there we go. This is also why I use the foil. Oh, one side's dark brown. That went quick. All right, now we wait. All right, that is looking pretty good. If I can get that side just a little bit brown, I'll be good to go. Woohoo, that is gonna be tasty. I'm assuming everything inside is melted because the outside is pretty brown. So I'm gonna get it on my plate here and let it cool down so I can eat it. I can't wait to try it. I wonder what it's gonna taste like. Oh, just came up to take a peek and the sun is just about to drop behind the trees. Goodbye, sunshine. Thank you for a beautiful day. All right, it's time for my dessert pie. It looks so good. First thing I'm gonna do is get out my paper towels because I know from past experiences that this can be a very messy thing. So I'm all prepared for that. And I let it cool for quite some time, so I think it should be good. Although it's still pretty hot on the outside, and it is kind of like a McDonald's hot apple pie, except of course way better. It's really good. I'm gonna go eat. I'll see you in a bit. Well, it's around 8 o'clock and just sitting here beside my beautiful fire. I really like the wood that I got today. It's just been burning beautifully. Put a couple pieces in there and just let it go, and I don't have to do anything. And there isn't even any wind or anything, so it's just burning nicely but slowly. And I've got a nice heat coming off of it. I'm still in my tank top. It is 16.6 degrees with 93% humidity. So again, very damp. Took the hammock down, put my fishing stuff away, put the grill away, put the saw away, put a whole bunch of stuff away that I don't need anymore. I'm very happy I came. Anyways, I'm just gonna sit here and kick back and continue listening to my audiobook. Hopefully you can see me with all the smoke going in front of the camera. Well, this is the scene here at 10 after 8. It's pretty dark out. A couple of clouds, but nothing too crazy. And just sitting over here by my beautiful fire. Like I said, it's been a great little fire, barely any work going into it. Getting the wood today and the boat was the best, and then just a little bit of processing when I got back. Still have lots to leave for the next people. So, can't believe how dark it is already though. It's so sad. So one thing I really hate about winter camping, it gets dark at like 5 o'clock and then there's just so much nighttime involved. But such is life. It's 9:45. Got my little babushka on. Just braided my hair in one braid today. I couldn't be bothered to make piggies. I am in my tent. I'm all comfy cozy. Fire's out. A lot of my stuff has been packed up, and I'm ready for a good night's sleep. So hopefully I have one, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Well, good morning. It is 7:30 a.m. on Sunday, September 17th, and I'm here at my campsite on Sunrise Lake, and I'm all packed up and ready to head out, going back to the access at Castles Lake where my car is. It's very, very foggy this morning. Thankfully, I know where I'm going. I'm going to go out the way that I came in, especially due to the weather now. And because I already know what's waiting for me there, and I've already been through, and it's a bit shorter than the way out and around through the top. So great time here on Sunrise Lake, and I'm hoping maybe I will be able to catch a moose or something this morning in that small waterway after I do the 75-meter portage. So let's get going and see what happens. Alright, super foggy morning here as I paddle away from my beautiful campsite on Sunrise Lake. Thank you for your hospitality, Miigwech. And heading through behind the islands over to the portage. Nice temperature this morning. It's about 15 degrees here. Just wearing my light long sleeve and my tank top. This is really pretty here. So this is a bit more realistic of what I'm actually seeing out here. A little foggy. Basically got a white wall here. I can't see anything in front of me. Goodbye, Sunrise Lake. I did not see a sunrise today. Did not see anything today. It's 10 to 8, and the fog is slowly starting to lift a little bit. Thankfully my GPS has helped to guide me, but I kind of had an idea where I was going because I came from this way when I came in on Friday morning. And I am almost at the portage. I'm hoping the swamp isn't this foggy because I do need to see through there a little bit. But this is what I've got. Alright, I have successfully located the portage. Yay! There's a few minutes there where I was like, this doesn't look right. This doesn't look right at all. What is going on? But I didn't look backwards when I came in. And you always should do that when you're going anywhere or coming anywhere. Always look back so that you can see both perspectives, because it always looks different one way than it does the other way. Well, it looks like my friend the moose was here. There's prints everywhere, but no moose so far. That doesn't mean it's not here. Maybe it's just a little bit a ways up the swamp, although the tracks are going in this direction. It could have been from any day, not just today. I guess I went a little bit further with my gear than when I came in. I couldn't really figure out exactly where I came in. I think it was actually closer to where the sign is here. And I paddled through this, but I didn't remember going past this tree. And the water is really shallow here, so I just kind of kept walking and walking, and So I found a nice spot. All right, it's just going on 8:15, and I am in the small waterway in between Sunrise and Castles. I'm being very quiet, hoping to see a moose in here. Very foggy here as well. I don't think I'm going to see a moose or anything. I can barely see in front of me. There could be a moose standing on the other side of this waterway and I wouldn't even see it. I've been taking breaks paddling so I can listen. See if I hear anything, any people, any animals, any moose, any splashing. Just because, again, I believe it is hunting season. I don't know what hunting is for yet. It's still pretty early. Maybe just grouse or small game. I don't know, but I am wearing a brightly colored PFD and I do have my bright paddle, but you never know. Alright, it's 8:25 and I'm just about at the portage, 315 that goes into, I guess it's Rabbit. I said Castles earlier, but I'm not really sure where one starts and one ends, but okay, just about at the landing here, and gonna make my way through, lickety splickety, and should be back on the water in no time. This access is a lot steeper than I remember it from Friday. Or maybe it's just going down. I don't know. I don't like going down as much as I like going up. But got my pack sitting there somewhat securely. And I have an idea where I'm going to put the boat. I left my PFD on just for the bright colors. I don't hear anybody around. I don't see anybody around, but just to be safe. Because the ATV trail is part of this portage, and I just want to make sure there's no issues. I'm also playing my audiobook while I'm walking through and shouting every once in a while, "Shoe bear, shoe hunter, I'm not an animal, don't shoot me." Hey, whatever it takes, right? All right, that was a bit of a bugger there. Had my stuff there and I put the canoe diagonally and kind of put stuff in, holding it with my foot, slid it down, got in. Anyways, whatever, I'm in here. Got about 6 or 7-ish kilometers of paddling to do to get to the access from here. Hopefully it's easy going and there's no issues, and I'm still hoping I see some wildlife. This section here, the next couple of kilometers, is pretty remote. There aren't any cottages or anything on here, so you never know. Anyways, off we go. A nice little loony on the lake welcoming me back. Well, I'm just paddling along here. It's super, super quiet out. I've got mirror water. It's beautiful. I see something in the water ahead, but it hasn't moved. I thought maybe it might be an animal, but and I'm not talking about the green buoy that's right in front of me. In front of that, I might not be able to even see it on the camera. There's something in the water, but there's all these tree stumps everywhere sticking out. This one's just kind of in the middle of the waterway, which is why I thought maybe it was something else. But I don't see any water movement around it or anything, so it must be something stationary, I'm assuming. Well, hello again from Castles Lake. It is just a little bit after 10, and I am just under 2 kilometers ish to the access where my car is parked. Beautiful mirror water, my whole paddle out this morning. The sun has been trying to peek out, but it's not succeeding so far. I haven't seen any people, I haven't seen any speedboats, and it's been a really, really awesome, peaceful morning here in Temagami. Alright, it is 20 after 10, and I'm just a few minutes away here from the access. Great little adventure for the weekend. I'm glad I made it out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye. Oh, there's the nice canoe access. Yay. Alright, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.